Boom! Eyo, Artujuni hapa hivi manze. Kama kawa, mina chanoa sewajui. Weka unajua sana, shauri yako. So, iko hivi manze. So, after doing that video on how you can increase your Fuliza limit, hiyo yenye niliwafanyia previous. And if you have not watched that video, first make sure to watch it. Or you can just watch this one first and learn what I'm going to say first before you try doing any of the procedures I've shown you in the previous video on how to increase your Fuliza limit. So iko hivi. So after doing that video now to increase your Fuliza limit, okay, most of you, like 70% of you people benefited from that video tutorial. And I've seen a lot of comments both from TikTok and YouTube, people saying thank you manze, na nimepokea shukrani zenyu. Welcome. So iko hivi. So some people wali benefit. Niliona wengine wanasema wame boost Fuliza limit zao from 0 Kenyan shillings up to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 all the way up to 12,000. So how does this work? How does this work? So in case Fuliza limit yako will increase, in the reason ni you are a frequent Safaricom user, M-PESA to be specific, you are a frequent M-PESA user. So wewe ni mse umekuwa ukitumia for your daily transactions, ndio maana Fuliza limit yako ime increase. So Fuliza limit ina work in the sense that the more you use it, the more your limit increases. So hata kama bado hujafanya procedure, the more unatumia Fuliza, itakuwa Fuliza ina trackingi nini M-PESA usage yako. So your limit itakuwa determined na your frequent M-PESA usage and the amount you transact. Jona kupanga na loan according to what you can afford to pay back, or according to what your limit, your usage gives in the Fuliza system. So that aside, for wenye mlisaidika, congrats, enjoy. Now, so there are other comments, negative comments, very negative comments manzi. So some people actually wanafika hadi to the point ya kunitusi, but it's all right, I understand your frustration. So these are the people, wale wasenye ulifanya procedure yenye nilionyesha ika reduce your limit, dropped probably from a higher point to a lower point. To some extent, worse extents, kuna zenye zao zime drop up to 0 Kenyan shillings. Now, let me explain to you what happened to your Fuliza limit. So, when ule mse mwenye ulichukua Fuliza at first, ulikuwa na limit maybe a 300 or 500, but you are not a frequent user of M-PESA. Huwa utumia M-PESA kutransact. So, when ule mse after kuchukua Fuliza, limit yako ikakuwa hapo hivyo, hujakuwa ukitumia M-PESA for a long. So, vile nime-explainia vile tuseme algorithm ya Fuliza vile na work, ina track spending zako and your usage of M-PESA, daily usage of M-PESA. So kali limit yako ime drop, it's either you don't use M-PESA for your daily transactions, or wewe unatumia M-PESA once in a while. So Fuliza algorithm ime work na hii nini yako. Once umefanya procedure, then it has changed your limit back to 0 according to your usage. So that's the problem yenye imefanya limit yako ka drop. Now, the other issue is that kuna wenye mlifanya hiyo procedure yenye nilionyesha in my previous video, mkaifanya several times. Na sijui kama mliona your first comment. There's a comment I pinned yangu nikiwaambia do not try this procedure several times or else your limit might drop up to 0 Kenyan shillings. So kuna wale wenye kuna ile tamaa, mnakuanga na tamaa. So hapo hivyo in some cases ni tamaa yako ndio imekuangusha. So wewe ule mse mwenye umejaribu hii procedure severally, unafanya hivyo then unajaribu tena, unafanya hivyo unajaribu tena. So ukishajaribu hiyo procedure once, then unafaa make sure you do not try it again, because once you try to do it several times, una disrupt algorithm ya Fuliza na yeye ita mess up limit yako. Juu wanaona kuna kitu fishy going on. So that will lead to a drop in your Fuliza limit. That's why you should not try the procedure several times. Once is enough. Mali penye itakufikisha ni enough. Kama ni hiyo one itoke from 300 to 500 once, that's enough. If you try boosting it at from 500 to another level, once you try it once, itakataa, ita drop limit yako juu ita sense there's something fishy going on with this account. Now that being said, in case already ulifanya hivyo na limit yako ika drop, now hapa hivi hakuna kitu naweza kuambia ati sijui utafanya aje. So the only solution is to wait for a while. Do not try that procedure again. Do not try the procedure I showed you in the previous video. Don't try it over again. Now utafanya nini? So kitu utafanya, I'm sorry for the background noise, room yenye niko haiko soundproof, but I'll try to improve on it better next time. So what can you do if your Fuliza limit dropped up to 0, or from the level it was to a lower level? So the only solution is, do not try that procedure again which I showed you. Just stop, achia hapo mali penye iko limit isha drop to, achia hapo. Once umeachia hapo, then continue transacting with M-PESA more oftenly. M-PESA transactions, do it more frequently, kila saa. So if you do frequent transactions with the M-PESA, then the Fuliza algorithm will detect that this account transaction is increasing. Now make sure una transact more cash kawa unatumia do mingi, in case unataka limit yake ipande. Cause I also tried this once, nikatoa limit yangu from 300 to 500. Then when I tried doing the procedure again, it dropped to 0. Then what I did is I waited for some time, for like a month hivi. Just wait for like 1 month or 3 weeks, then try the same procedure again yenye nimeonyesha hapo ya ku increase Fuliza limit yako on the previous video. Now once you do that, once you use M-PESA frequently, then your limit is 0 after some time. Then the algorithm will boost your limit, the Fuliza algorithm. So after some time of using M-PESA frequently and transacting different amounts, especially large amounts, then it just come back after 3 weeks to 4 weeks, ama 1 month that is. Then try doing the procedure again. So if you do that procedure, then your Fuliza limit will go up to a limit which you won't believe it. So that being said, hope you understand mbona Fuliza limit yako ili drop na the reason and how you can sort yourself out. So that's it, fanya hivyo and do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Au sio? Peace watu wangu.